before the break. He said, did we learn anything from Saturday? I told you that I think I learned that Mississippi State is in a better headspace than they were a couple of weeks ago. That seems reasonable. I mean, you get starting quarterback back, get Woody Marks back. Is he good, Woody Marks? We think.
I don't think he's 100%. I mean, I know nobody at this point of the season is, but I mean, when you look at Pittman and Davis had much better days running the ball than he did. He got 12 carries and only 34 yards. It just seems to be lacking some explosiveness.
Sure.
Yeah, and I mean, got not helped off the field, but the play had to stop to get him off the field at one point too early. I mean, I feel terrible for that guy. I mean, when healthy, he was running exceptionally well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and just hasn't.
I think he's still the 12th leading rusher in the conference,
wow.
Despite the fact that he's only got like 20 carries over the last 6 weeks.
When is the last time he played a game where he did not, at some point, have the training staff come onto the field and either help him off or walk off the? I feel, and this is not a knock.
High school.
I mean, I don't know that I've ever watched a game that Mississippi State is played in where Woody Marks didn't have the training staff come out to check on him at some point.
Yeah. I mean, he's tougher than a $2 steak, but he just can't stay healthy as he needs to. So we'll see what he can contribute this Thursday night.
All right, so better headspace. What about you? Do you think you learned anything this past weekend from watching these two teams?
I agree with your point that Mississippi State mentally is in a little bit better place. I mean, you've seen the video of Knox bringing that four-wheeler into the locker room. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that State hadn't had a response to anything like that in their locker room all season long. But that being said, do I think anything changed as far as the outcome of this game? No. I mean, Mississippi State beat up on frankly, a bad Southern Miss team. That doesn't change anything for me. Ole Miss, the way they played against ULM, I think it may have been a little bit of a combination of Georgia hangover and, like Borky was saying, you know, their minds are already set ahead to the Egg Bowl. So, yeah, for me, I don't see any reason to change a prediction off of anything I saw Saturday afternoon.
There's one other thing from the Ole Miss game that I think is worth keeping an eye on. Georgia wasn't a great litmus test for this, but the injuries on the offensive line have created a real problem for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
And, you know, if you're not fully engaged and whatever else, okay, that can kind of lead to some sloppiness, but there is a hope that they get Jaden Williams back for the Egg Bowl on Thursday night.
That hope feels like a necessity with the way they played Saturday.
Really need that to happen.
Yeah.
Really need that to happen. So,
was it 6 TFLs? No, it was more than that. It was double-digit TFLs for Louisiana Monroe. And, I mean, again, Ole Miss was extremely vanilla. I mean, shockingly vanilla in that game. But you should still be able to line up and just win one-on-one matchups, even if they know, even if it's Michigan. If Connor Stallion started working for Louisiana Monroe and knew all of Ole Miss's plays, you still should win one-on-one matchups against that Louisiana Monroe front. So losing Williams, they had to move guys out and out of position and bring guys. It was a mess, and they need Williams to play.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with that. Completely.